I don't want to be messy because I'm not a messy person, but I am emotional, and I do want to be transparent. So you've been around long enough to know that Trish is not an easy person to deal with. How do you have a healthy co-parenting relationship with the person who triggers you or the people who trigger you?
You gotta know what the triggers are. Maybe you just are the trigger.
I think the trigger is my raw emotion and the fact that we never communicated. Right now? Oh, you know what? Anything for my son. I'll be back. We'll finish this conversation.
Why you over there?
Oh, I was just having a conversation. Zay, you know how I feel.
Don't put yourself in.
What you mean, talking too much? Giving out too much detail?
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry, but like, you're right.
I think Xavier coming over to pull his dad from the table, the conversation at the table, I just think maybe his son was a little embarrassed and he just felt like it was their celebration. So I don't think Xavier felt that was the time for him to, try to explain himself.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on. I'll be back. Hold on. So, where you wanna go?
You know how we didn't have the best though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like this, bro. I don't really like us not being able to congregate in a manner to where it's not awkward, bro. You have the issue, you have the problem, right or wrong. I don't have a beef with you. I keep telling you that. I don't have no problem with you.
You good, bro. You got the kid, you got my dog, you got the house, you got the girl. So I know you're not thinking about me.
See, that's where you
There's
wrong.
no hostility.
Hold on. That's where you wrong, bro. Like, I told you this last time we talked. I'm here to assist you.
But we don't talk, though.
Don't you want to know what's stopping us from getting to know each other? You, bro. These conversations, if they're not going to push us forward, bro, what we need to talk about? Because eventually I'm going to just get tired of damn talking. My job is to take care of this household, take care of them kids, take care of my kid, keep making sure I'm putting food in this damn house, making sure these bills get paid on time. I ain't going to lie, bro. There's nothing in this world that can keep me from my kids, bro.
For one, my question is, can you have kids? And even if you can't, when you come across people that have children, it's almost as if I feel you want to overcompensate, and it's not because it's about me, it's because you don't have your own biological children.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you what it is. As a man, you have obligations and you have duties. You take care of them no matter what the situation is.
How I was raised is when a man comes in someone's life, then they obviously have an initial conversation with the man who is the father of their children first.
Bro, you gotta be present, though. You gotta be present, though.
No.
I think Marquez has a little bit of, I'm not gonna say hate, I would say maybe a little jealousy. I don't know if Marquez actually appreciates and understands the quality of man and the caliber of men that his kids are, allowed to have in their lives. It takes a strong-willed person, a disciplined person. It takes a devoted person to especially take care of another person's kids, So, yeah, for sure. I was definitely throwing that shot at Marquez.
When you're not present, you allow me, the outsider guy, to build a relationship with you not being there. And what happens with that is Zarya goes to school and talks about me and not you.
And calls you her daddy the day after Father's Day.
Well, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
I feel like it's Trish's fault.
No, that's your fault, bro. You're not there.
It's actually, you know what? It's all our fault.
No, it's not.
I'm
telling about being present. It's about who's there.
Bro, I'm present every day, bro.
It's hard to step in a place to where you're trying to accommodate another person and they're not doing their job, so you're trying to work for two. You're trying to do your job and trying to do their job.
You don't feel like you owe me anything. And be honest.
Nah, I feel like I'm compensating for some you didn't do. Her losing her mom and her daddy and then you running off and leaving like you couldn't be there for her and this. I feel like I'm taking...
But let me, hold on, wait.
Let me just say this.
Well, see,
I do want us.
But who can say that I wasn't there for you, though? I saw your mom, your sister, and your dad all dead on the gurney.
You know you wasn't
there. Tell me
there.
how was it?
Are you serious?
Where was I?
You admitted yourself.
Where was I?
What? 1 minute you gonna admit it, 1 minute you...
Admit
what
what?
state of mind are you in now?
Oh, I'm sober.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because now you're feeling about bullshit. You already admitted. You already said.
Tell me how I wasn't there.
I don't want to go there.
How?
I just want this.
But these are the things Ken...
I mean, he talking
I'm
about...
gonna let her be quiet.
He talking like, oh...
Because she's not my girl no more.
He said, yeah.
Baby, just... baby,
go with that being said, since he said that, so, like, no, I'm fine.
It sounds like you got a little too much liquid courage right now. Right, Ken, whenever you're ready to finish this conversation, I'll be quiet. Go ahead, finish this.
I'm just saying, that's not why I came over here. I came over here to say I just want us all to be kosher. That's what I was finna say. Until you start blabbing off at the mouth like you all the time.
But baby,
I was just
listen,
I want to say
just
my
go over
piece.
there.
Kitty, let me say what I'm gonna say. I want to say I want us all to be peaceful. I mean, he out here telling folks that I'm not signing papers. Well, I got them bitches notarized the other day. Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
That's toast.
Fine.
Let's take a shot to that. Everybody, get your cup.
fine.
Get a cup. Let's get a cup.
I'm gonna let you check your girl.
No.
I'm gonna let you check her. Go hit the gym. I know you like to work out. Go hit. Take some of that energy out on them weights.
He said take it out in the weight room.
Just start going crazy, as usual.
Have a seat. Hey, Trish, girl, you know you be throwing your little shade all the time.
When somebody voice elevate, damn it, mine gonna elevate too.
Hey, Trish, ain't you in a celebration?
Yep.
For the kids?
Yep.
For the kids.
Yep.
For the kids.
Yeah.
But I just said he elevated, so I elevate.
No, you didn't have to.
I believe Trish still in love with him. Because she get triggered too easily.
Somebody just said you were still in love with your ex-husband.
Oh, it's a current one.
No, they signed papers.
I thought you said he hadn't signed the papers yet.
Oh no, he ain't signed papers. I did.
Yeah, he don't even know yet, right?
I just told him.
Oh, I told you not to tell
I
him
know
at the
you did.
party. Girl, God damn.
Well, Mel was grilling me about the Maurice situation.
She grilling everybody, and I don't
And
understand
I told her,
why.
I said,
Were you there whenever Maurice got arrested that day?
yeah.
Oh, dang. Why y'all let him drive?
I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Driving, I thought everybody was okay to drive.
Oh.
No one seemed that drunk to not drive, in my opinion.
In your opinion,
Yeah.
Did y'all go to another club?
No.
Well, I didn't like the fact that she was trying to insinuate something more was to it. Because
that's
she was
not
like,
even the
he
hat,
had red
'cause she
lipstick on
started-
his shirt.
They say he had red lipstick on his lips.
I don't believe that. I believe that's some extra stuff. I don't
Did you
believe
see
that.
the mugshot?
Ain't no red lipstick out here. People be lying.
You see the red?
No.
You don't see the red, then you're colorblind.
I don't see it.
She talked to me first.
She didn't mention the lipstick at all.
No.
Maybe she was afraid to bring it up to you.
Why? You're my
Maybe
friend.
she didn't want the Baltimore Kimmy to come out.
But that's my thing. I will receive it better if you're my friend trying to give me honest
Like you're
feedback.
concerned versus being
Correct.
messy.
Correct.
I get you.
That's my point. If you think that that's a sincere issue
Yeah.
and you want to bring it to your friend's attention, tell me why you're talking to me. But no, that doesn't happen. It never happens. So at that point, it's obviously not out of concern that she's expressed that. Her plight in life is to figure out everybody else is cheating.
We did agree that if we have an issue with one another, we're gonna talk to that person about it.
Hence
and
the
not,
reason she should have said it to me,
Oh.
you, and not you. That's how issues start.
It is.
Damn.
My thing for her, you hate when people make assumptions of you based on what they saw on social media. So don't do it to other
others.
people.
Yeah.
I don't really know Mel that well to say that she could be hypocritical, but listening to the ladies, I do not think Mel can handle a dose of her own medicine. I do not.
Y'all gonna have to stop talking about me and acting like
You
I'm
gotta
not a
stop.
father.
Oh,
Hold on, relax.
You
Let me
crazy as hell. You
finish.
gotta stop talking about
Stop
us. We don't wake up with you on
talking
our
about
mind.
us. No, neither do I.
Yes, dude, you know how many people that came and said, oh.
I don't care about what these
What,
people
'cause you
gotta say,
gotta
because
stop, you gotta stop getting emotional and saying.
You triggering. Now I understand. Now look, there's clarity. Now I get it. So you literally used to do this all the time.
Who cares about what used to happen? It's over with now. I don't care about what happened in the past.
But you
ain't- I
should
don't-
care because you not caring is affecting our children.
No, all you gotta do is show up. every
Listen,
day.
first of all,
no.
I've always shown up, Trish.
Okay, no, you haven't. Dude, are you, have you lost
tell
your
me.
everlasting?
So
are you
okay,
serious?
so do I not talk to the kids every day?
I said show up.
Why are y'all playing as if I'm not a part of their life and I just left them and I've been gone for 6 years and he's been taking care of them?
No one said that.
Yes,
you
yes,
said
they.
that.
If Ken wasn't in your life, do you think that our children's lifestyle would change? Absolutely not.
Because
right?
of me.
Because of us.
Because of me. Dude, are
Because
you
of
serious?
us.
It's always been me.
It's always been
me.
you. Why?
Oh my God.
First of all, just
dude, you
but we
moved
just
to
having
Atlanta
a-
and got amnesia.
Look,
It's always been
I
me.
need you to calm down.
Even when you left, I still kept the flowing.
Kept
We
what
still
flowing?
do. I still kept the house flowing. Them kids didn't miss a beat, and I wasn't gonna let
They
it
was
because
never
it's me.
gonna miss a
I'm
beat.
Arenas. It wasn't gonna happen
What
regardless.
does that mean? What
Are
does
you
that
serious?
mean?
Dude, you crazy as hell, dude. Don't come on now.
Trish, you need counseling. I feel like I was a good husband.
Well, if you feel that way,
I'm not sure if
there's
you
no
were
need
a
to
good
explain.
wife. Because I'm
say
not
he
sure you
was.
had the proper example. You know what I'm saying?
You crazy as hell. You
I'm
didn't
not
have the
sure
proper
you had
example.
the proper example.
But this is like on Everything I Love. I wanted us to link up without everybody else because I wanted to have a conversation in regards to some of the stuff that we've been talking about over the last few weeks. All of it, for the most part, is centered around Maurice and his arrest. My biggest issue in this, to be honest, was that I literally just had lunch the other day with Trisha and Tisha.
Okay.
And both of them shared information with me that you shared with them in regards to your sentiments about some of the arrests and some of the timing of it. And Trisha was like, you know, she was drilling me like on questions and timing and da-da-da-da. And Maurice had lipstick on. Do you feel like in your other friend groups that Maurice is out there cheating too?
Right, yeah, that's not for me to answer. You can go ask Maurice that, not me.
Stop with the dumb. I'm saying if you think it, say it. We don't have to pussyfoot around with it and play with it and, you know, go to person. Say it. Talking about it, as much as Melody has talked about it, is indicative of giving. It's classic textbook giving.
Usually when people make implications, they feel like they have some backing. So I'm asking a straightforward
Am I the only
question.
person who's implied?
It doesn't
that?
matter.
No,
I'm not
asking
talking
you.
to the only
Am I the
person.
only person who's implied?
I'm
Did you ask
talking
them
to
that?
Melody.
So can I ask you
I'm not
something?
talking to all those other people.
I know, and I'm saying I'm not going to answer or respond to that, but I would, if you haven't, challenge you to ask the people who have also made those implications. Ask them.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I said I'm not answering that. What I will say is, as women, we all have intuition. Baby girl, we all got it. So the fact that you're asking me that versus saying to me, I know he didn't have lipstick on his lips, I know he wasn't out cheating on me, that speaks volumes.
I just wanted to be extremely clear. My conversations are my conversations. I'm not gonna be lumped in the group with a whole bunch of other people and what they might have said about you or what they did or whatever. Kimmy is Kimmy. And so when we go back to who said what, we'll just, you know, keep it classy and keep it just with Kimmy.
I heard you. Your feelings matter. This conversation mattered. And ain't nobody else gonna be able to tell you that Melody asked no question about no lipstick on no mugshot. That's all.
Baby.
Hi.
What you doing? Doing some of that engineer stuff you like to do?
Well, yeah, might be lifing, for sure.
You talking about Marquez?
Most definitely.
Man, I think we did a good job hosting our party. What you think?
You think we did what?
So you ain't like it?
Man,
It was a lot.
first of all, the entrance was weird as hell.
I tried to let it go when the whole little toast thing, and he just kept going on, and all the other guys was like, you know, hey, okay, hurry up, boom, 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 boom.
He didn't come in making a toast to the kids.
Man,
He came in telling all the
toasting to
guys to stand up.
and I'm like, dude, it was supposed to be a day where we were celebrating the kids.
Focusing on the kids.
Wasn't supposed
Yeah.
to be no drama.
They said Xavier was out there giving him the business.
Zaire left and ran in the house. Like, she didn't
But I
even
got
want to
ready
be
to do
involved.
her hair the next day, and she was like, he is no longer Dad's man. He's Marquez or him. And I was
That's
like,
sad,
I said,
dude.
you was here this entire weekend and didn't see him
Didn't see him the whole time.
after the barbecue.
Didn't see him.
Didn't see them at all. Didn't even try to come see them. I hope the kids' relationship with their dad can be repaired.
I think in order for the kids to move forward, it's him holding himself accountable and apologizing for, you know, creating these situations. Well, man, listen, you good?
I'm good.
I'm good. You happy?
I'm happy.
Well, I'm happy. You ready to get married again?
Eventually.
You ready?
Sort of, kind of, something like that.
Golly, man, you ain't supposed to have no doubt.
So I'm hesitant to talk about marriage with Ken. It's not necessarily Ken, it's the being married part. I'm excited, but I don't want to make another 13-year mistake either. We're gonna need a little more time.
It's rare that I have enemies. It's rare that I fall out with people. If I fall out with somebody, it's because of the other person. It's always been like that, ever.
So you're infallible.
What does that mean?
In a relationship, you're saying it's always the other person, never you.
Damn, man, I know you're an attorney, but dude, when I say make a statement, that means mostly, okay?
Okay, there we
mostly.
go.
Damn.
I'm just, hey, listen, man, I know another person that's damn near a deity.
Yeah.
At Trisha's party, and Mel comes and sits down and, you know, I'm so disappointed in you. Damn. Right, and she descended upon me and commenced me to damnation. Oh my God, I'm so disappointed in you. My grandmother was, I'm like, hold on. What you're not about to do is go and tell this whole story in this narrative.
Yeah.
And what you're not about to do is do to me what you've done to Martell and what you've done to everybody else. You're not about to project all things that's wrong. Like, to her, you're Satan in the flesh. I'm like, you're not about to make me that. Every person that's cheated in the world, Martell's him. No, I'm not the representation for that. The thing that kind of bothered me about that situation was, Mel, if you were this concerned, you'd have came directly to me.
Yeah.
You want to disparage my character going from person to person to person to person to person.
Did she at least call you?
No.
My conversation for Melody was more around the implications and the insinuations and those kind of things. Why would you even come to that conclusion? She said we weren't gonna talk about it. I was like, huh?
Well, I think that they've learned, right? Especially Mel, Martell. Martell does it a lot too. It's, you don't actually need you don't need proof when an insinuation will do. I've given Mel so much grace over years.
Oh, yeah.
Because I understand that her dream wasn't to be this.
Yeah.
She's famous because of what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
I understand how important her image is to her. When she was introduced to this world that we're in right now, right? The very first date was called Don't Embarrass Me.
Yeah.
So the fact that she's been embarrassed, she's been hurt and been projecting ever since. I haven't seen Mel in a long time.
Yeah.
Real Mel.
Oh, okay.
Real Mel, right? Not projected to the world Mel, right? Protecting my image Mel.
Yeah.
I'm saying real Mel, the not hurt Mel, the one that has like this bubbly spirit of love and all. I haven't seen that Mel in a long time. What I've seen is, I could use that tactical Mel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she tearing me up with that too. That Mel killing me. It gets difficult at times. Yep, you in that moment. And yeah.
Did you hear about the open house? Martell's having an open house at one of his properties.
I guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be there.
Why would you not?
It's just that whole Martell thing is still just, finding out things afterwards.
What did you find out after?
It's just, okay, so of course his intentions, he used the training in the gym as a way to, get to know me.
He was trying to holler. You didn't realize he was hollering when he was in your DMs?
I was like, dude, how did you find me? So it was Fletcher that was trying to get us together.
Okay, so do tell. I didn't know that.
When I met with Martell at the gym, he was like, well, yeah, Fletcher was the one that kept telling me to reach out to you. And I'm like, come again?
I had a moment the other day dealing with Chris Fletcher.
I know, that's my mom's cousin. I know.
Oh. Oh, Chris the one told me about you a long time ago.
Me?
But y'all don't even related.
Oh, Lord.
So did he know you were still married? Why he's trying to hook you up with Martell? And that Martell situation is extremely volatile right now.
And it was extremely new.
Yeah.
Because this was like 4 years ago. So it was extremely new. So it was just, I don't know, I guess there's a lot of stuff going through my mind. Like, this is weird as hell. I'm like, I'm getting all this heat for something that didn't happen. And Chris, it's your fault.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be here right now.
Right.
Have you talked to Chris?
I have not. I said, this is...
That's why you don't want to go to that open
I said,
house.
this is crazy and weird and all over the place. It just seemed like you wouldn't, those boundaries you wouldn't cross.
I wonder if him and Martell have even talked about it. Every time I link up with this girl, she gives me just a little bit more that just kind of floors me.
I want to hear your goals.
My goals is to like really just raise some successful children and
That's a great
and,
goal.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. However,
Yeah, I know. You're right.
that does not replace what your purpose is and what your calling is. Short-term goals are great. I want to make sure my kids do well this school year. I want to make sure they have the discipline that they need to become great adults. All of those things are good, but we've been working on just you elevating your vision for yourself.
If I take any steps back with my kids in trying to build myself right now, if I do anything extra for myself, I think that they're gonna be missing a lot right now. And it's just a sacrifice that I have to make. You know what I'm saying? It's a sacrifice that I know that I was gonna have to make going through the divorce and stuff like that, and just knowing my ex-wife and me knowing me, you know?
Why are those two things have to compete for you? You owe it to them
Yeah,
to develop yourself.
you're right. Let me stop having excuses. That's what I got. I have excuses.
That's what I got. I
Because
like it.
again, I can do that at 11, 12 o'clock at night in terms of self-development. So let me stop having excuses.
Where your brother at?
Oh, Barso?
Yeah.
Him and Martell got into it, you know, at that thing. You were there, Chris.
Oh, yes, I know.
We
you
plan
didn't.
on talking to him, though? Marcel, maybe? Y'all trying to make this thing cordial, at least?
I can see if I was the initiator in terms of all this chaos, and I'm not the initiator ever when it comes to any of our beef or whatever.
That sounds like me and Marquez.
Yeah.
We have a conversation, and then when we get away from the conversation, it's something else.
Do you believe it's some stuff that's
It
unresolved?
gotta be, because, like, I don't have an issue with the guy. The only issue I have with him is the fact that he is unpresent. You keep saying, oh, well, I don't come around because I don't like seeing you. Well, half of the time when I'm not there, I'm on the road, I'm working, and I always tell him, like, bro, you can come by the house anytime you want. Like, hey, if I need to even leave sometimes just to make it a more comfortable situation for you, bro, I'll run up the street, I'll go to the gym, I'll do whatever
Spend
I
time
need to
with
do.
your kids.
Yeah. For me, he should be making all the effort.
Yeah,
It's his,
you're right.
those are his kids.
Right.
He's emotional. He's not really, I don't want to dog the man out, but
Yeah, don't
he's just
dog
not
him
a
out,
man, bro. He's just not a man.
Martell, I know you're kind of quiet. I mean, can you relate to this at all in reference to what he's saying?
You know, Marquez, he could be coming from a place of like hurt, right? You know what I'm talking about? If I was in that situation, I would be hurt and I wouldn't know how to act. You know what I'm talking about? Especially him not doing good either, not having no money, his kids, can't buy them anything, and I feel that it's fresh. Mel and our divorce took place years ago.
right,
We've
right.
been separated about 4 years.
Right.
So somebody say, Martell, do you still love Melanie? Be like, no, she'll put me through so much. But I'm lying like a mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I know that for sure.
Yeah, I do too.
Shut up, Maurice.
No, go ahead,
Damn
keep
it.
going.
You not knowing the amount of love that he has for her still,
Right.
man, I feel that you gotta respect that. Based on all the information I've received, definitely feel that Ken is causing some type of interruption between Marquez and Trish. I feel that Marquez is still in love with Trish. Ken, I feel that he should remove himself from this picture, of this, leave that family alone and see what they gonna do. Allow her to get a divorce on her own. Don't you be that person forcing her to get a divorce.
Chris, how do you remember it happening?
Pretty much what he
I'm with you. It's a
said.
big
I've seen Trish in the gym, working out, yada, yada, yada. I was on the phone with Martell. And he was like, you know, are some women up there? Yeah, there's always women there. There's nice looking women here. Hell, she's nice looking. And he was like, well, who is she? I think her name is Trish. Trish, what? I don't know. What she look like? He asked me what she look like, told him what she looked like. And that was pretty much it. I haven't heard anything, had never said anything else to him about her.
nothing.
None of that.
He ain't know
I'm trying to figure out
anything.
how y'all saying I hooked it up. I did not explain in no details of, oh, she this and she got these curves and she got these muscles and no, I just said she was a nice looking lady. That was it.
Listening to Chris and Martell try to, you know, explain their story and put the pieces together, come on, it definitely didn't add up. Every time this story comes up, a little bit more information comes out. Trisha was mad at you a little bit.
She said you act like you ain't know her at Stormy House. But how were you supposed to know who she was?
I mean, because what's cool?
Where'd you meet her at?
She's cool with my brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely feel like there's some deception in there somewhere. So someone is kind of like holding back on giving the whole truth. It was definitely more intention behind what they were trying to do. It definitely rubbed me the wrong way, but we'll get to the bottom of it.
I described what she looked like, and I told him, I know who she is, but I don't know her. And all I knew was her last name. I gave him her last name, told him what she looked like. He went and found her while we were on the phone and pulled up, I guess maybe her Instagram or Facebook, one or the other.
How you pull up just by knowing her last name?
Hell, I don't know. I guess he researched it.
You say you know her, but you don't know her, but you knew her last name.
Yes, because she's related to me. She's related to me on my mom's side from my grandmother.
Y'all was scavenging hunting big time.
No, you're making it more than what it is.
And y'all done this before?
No.
Is this like
No, ain't nothing to do before. That was the only time.
something that y'all do?
No, I just told you no.
Okay. I just want some clarification. I just want to be clear.
Crystal.
I didn't like it, but I do understand guys will be guys.
And women will be women.
Yeah, I have said, handsome,
You
good
say it all the
looking.
time.
Most big fine. Yes, a big handsome brother. And no offense, Mel, I shoot straight. We all know Martell is fine as He is. We got Megatron now. I call him Megatron.
You called
Ken Megatron. I know that
Ken
we gonna go.
Megatron. You called Moses. You said how handsome and good looking he was, and
Well, he is.
with
Destiny put him
Destiny
dead in
and
the
all-
damn face. The problem I have is them saying you had a hand in putting them together.
Okay. So
When we were trying to put Mel and Martell back together.
no, I know Mel and Martell were not together. Period. They were separated.
Well, they may not get back together at this point.
Mel, I think that there's some unresolved stuff that we got going.
This call meeting is about the conversation.
At Trish and Ken's.
Okay.
Like your energy, all of that caught me by surprise. But then also, the fact that, I was being told that you're going from person to person, disparaging my character to a number of individuals. I feel like the old Mel probably would have called me directly, right?
I don't think necessarily disparaging your character. I think when it comes to your character, you kind of took care of that on your own.
Mel, do you believe like your statements about the DUI arrest, is that like your get back?
Get back. Get back to you for what?
For anything that you felt like I've done to you in the past, you were like, here's my moment. I'm gonna get him back.
Oh, no. I literally just stated my own opinion. I don't know why it's different right now, but
It seems as if the pain and embarrassment and everything that you experienced.
what you got to do with my...
I'm saying, no, hear what I'm saying. I think your introduction to the public, right, was an embarrassing situation that you've had to go through.
What's y'all non-negotiable?
Let's say I decided to give Martell a second chance. And Martell continued to cheat and continue to do so in a disrespectful manner. And by disrespectful, I mean anybody is calling my phone
Is
or
a
texting
respectful
me.
way to cheat?
Well, it kind of sort of is now, I've learned. I'm sorry. My introduction to the platform was an amazing mom, an amazing wife, an amazing entrepreneur.
Do you believe you're overall with this stuff?
What do you mean?
Like all of the issues with Martell, all of the past embarrassment and stuff that goes along with that.
That I'm over it?
Yeah, are you?
Why are you asking me that, and what does it have to do with you?
A lot. I think sometimes when people are offended, they tend to offend later.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Like hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, nope,
I believe that the statement hurt people is true whether Melody agrees with it or not. Because Mel's been through so much recently, naturally, people react once they've been hurt. The pain and embarrassment and everything that you experienced, it seems like you minimize it.
Because they're old. It's over.
So
it's
none of that matters then.
Not the stuff you talking about, no.
I want you to get all of this out, get the expressions all the way out. I'd like for us to be in a better place. I'd like for the energy to be good, right? I'd like the old Mel to be back, happy Mel.
Oh, I'm happy. So, no. So you're taking me having an opinion about you is that Mel ain't happy? You don't even talk to me, Maurice. You're not around me to know if I'm happy or not. How dare you sit here and say I ain't happy? You disparaging my character.
It's not.
And my emotions and where I'm at mentally and emotionally, Maurice, you're making a statement that I'm not happy? I haven't sat down with you like this in years.
I met Melody for the first time.
No. He hit on Melody.
Melody looked good, man, in person. I ain't
He was trying to get at her. Oh, he tried to hit on her.
I got a question. No, I didn't try, I did. I got a question. Do you think Martell would have an issue if I asked her out type?
They're not together.
So then we good. So can you set that up?
How can I set that up, Marquez?
Never mind. I'll figure it out.
He had a blusher now. I will say that.
Hey, maybe y'all can hook me up to Melody. I told you we got synergy.
She is like a little bitty girl.
So I'm trying to get clear on the whole Trisha. Is it your wife? Is it your ex-wife?
Technically, it's still my wife.
Let me ask you a question. Hey, man, you still love her?
Of course, I always love her. Am I in love with her?
No. It's like this. Here's what I realized, all right? When the stories don't line up, you don't got all the information. You're giving this guy that doesn't want to be emotional, this guy that doesn't want to be affected by losing his family. And the truth is, all I see is a guy who's in love and lost the love of his life and his family. So please, if you want a level of respect to exchange both ways, do me this favor, all right? You can say I'd rather not say, hey, that's none of your business, but a bald-faced lie to me, all right?
What's the lie? That I'm in love with her?
Let me ask you a question, Marquez. If you felt like it was best when you made the decision to leave your marriage, what is the trigger for you to come back and see her happy with someone else?
I think people get my emotion confused with Trish and Ken, right? The reason why y'all can't fully understand because y'all don't know the details, the intricate details about them dealing with each other prior to and the things that have occurred that have created trauma within me when it comes to my kids.
Marquez.
There's certain words, there's certain actions that have occurred that don't ever go away. So that's my trigger, okay?
Are you getting the story? Because I'm not. Clutch, are you getting it?
I think he's more empathetic than you are right now.
Because I know I'm not getting the truth, bro. That's why I'm not empathetic.
I got some flowers for you. Can I give it to your mama first?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
This for your daughter. How you doing, Marquez?
Yeah.
Your daughter, she beautiful.
Marquez. He comes in with a bouquet of flowers. Of course, that's Marquez being Marquez. It's just like when he came in and tried to do a cheer at the celebration. Always trying to stand out and do some weird
Sonny!
How you doing? This is beautiful, and this is pretty.
Oh, thank
This is so pretty.
Looks so pretty.
I'm so
As soon as
excited.
I posted it, she DM'd me and was like, I'm coming.
Yeah, I thought I was coming regardless.
Yeah, she did. She did. Yay!
Dang, yours still pending?
Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hey, sweetheart. Good. How are you?
What's going on, sir?
What's going on, man? Good.
Let's see you. Let's see you. Oh, snap.
Watch them chins, boy. They get away from you quick.
Right.
Hello, ma'am. Hi.
Hi. It's nice to see you again, buddy.
Y'all look nice. I just wanted to, come say what's up. I see y'all on the other side of the room.
I know, man. I was like,
That's what I thought they would have put us like, to the table together. So I don't know.
We're sitting here and Ken's trying to send the kids money, but the service is bad. And here comes Marquez ass, tiptoe his little ass over there.
Hey, man, let me tell you, bro, your spirit seems better since the last time.
For sure. Like, life is good.
Y'all worked y'all stuff out?
Oh,
Maurice,
man,
we
we'll figure it out.
No, I was talking about Ken.
We getting there.
Matter of fact, I'm about to take that energy back over this. All right, bro.
We're getting there. So look, when he makes an effort to be nice,
I'm too busy trying to send his kids money
is
right
that
now.
still hard? He ain't making no effort.
He not. Nah, he not. When we leave here, he's gonna go back to us not hearing from him, him
And
not,
then he gonna send a message, oh, I still don't like that.
Yeah.
Why, he's sending messages like that?
Yeah. My early 30-year-old me would have been beat the hell out of him by now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What happened? Hurt yourself?
My shoes.
I know my feet.
My feet.
Oh, your flex.
Thank you for coming.
You need to rub your feet for you?
No. Thank you for that's so. He's so.
I mean, he's so sweet, right? Not sweet in that way.
I'm not saying sweet like that.
Trying to say that.
I'm saying caring.
Yeah, I am caring. I'm very
I heard you trying to holler at Bill at the
It what? No, this is no.
and he had you blushing and
You said what?
I heard that he was hollering at you at their celebration and he had you blushing and everything.
Had me blushing.
I'm blushing.
You didn't have her blushing?
I don't know. Did I?
You told me you did.
I didn't. I don't.
You told me you did.
I don't recall any of that.
Okay, well he's capping. I thought it was a thing. All of a sudden it's not a thing. You told me and Flex that you thought that Mel was attracted to you or something like that?
That I was what?
Attracted to him.
No, I never said that. I asked her, do you think Martell would have an issue if I asked
What if you asked her out? Right.
If you ask me out,
Yeah.
aren't you still married?
Not for long.
No, he's married, but he identifies as single.
Oh, he took a note out of your book.
No, man. No, man.
Oh.
Now you sound like Martell.
I don't know why you would think that I'd be interested in dating anybody in this circle.
He's not in the circle yet.
Yeah, he is actually. He's Trisha's husband.
Ken is her husband.
That's already handled. But that's not the point. I'd
Yes,
rather
mimosas with melody.
I'd rather see how I can add value to your life, and it's not in a romantic way. So maybe like friendship.
Why don't you type up a proposal and email it over to my team of how you think you can add value to the team? We'll start there.
Sure, it's not a problem.
That's so pretty. Y'all came.
This is nice.
Oh, y'all enjoying it?
It's nice.
Thank y'all. Where's Moses?
A little probation situation for him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's enough
He might
information.
otherwise be detained.
Let's answer that
He
question.
is detained right now. But just for a short time, hopefully.
I was not expecting for Sonny to say that Moses is not here because he's incarcerated. Like, what? What?
Sonny, we're glad you're here and hope
Yeah.
that this is giving you a little
Thank
piece
you.
away from that, you know.
I'm sure it was hard to say we didn't know. We probably wouldn't have pried if we did.
Sorry to hear that, Sonny, honestly.
I was not aware that Moses was in jail, and I definitely feel for Sonny as a newlywed. That's got to be a tough situation. But being a loving marriage, Huntsville, if you're here long enough, eventually you'll go to jail. It's just a thing we do.
I was your mentor. You played with that. I was your mentor. I've mentored to you several nights.
What I remember, honestly, you was hounding down on Martell. I looked at it more as us all being friends. If we put the word mentor on it, I would say mentor to Martell. Because he was the one that y'all was checking.
You went through something.
I did.
And I was there, whether you want to call it friend, mentor. You actually used the word mentor to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I can receive that, and I appreciate that. You're not in that space anymore, and I'm glad you're not in that space anymore. What I'm saying is, I was there for you.
Mm-hmm.
I just did not like the fact that you played down our friendship off of something that I said.
That kind of hurt me. That hurts me right there, that you've been feeling some kind of way all this time. I'm not thinking you are holding feelings and bothered. You could have had an apology 6 weeks ago. So I apologize for that.
Okay, that's all I want. You gonna be at my bachelorette party?
Yeah, I'll come.
Maybe if I hire you like a little exotic stripper or something.
I just may have to borrow that cross on your chain because I'm pleading the blood of Jesus on anybody walking by halfway naked. And I'm bringing my holy oil.
Everybody know you freaky.
Miss Nell.
People said I won't survive, but look at me fly. They try to pull me down, but but I keep my spirits high. And I love when they stop. The faces be like dot, dot.
The fact of the matter is, we all know Chris was once a cheater. So the fact that he's Martell's mentor, should we be surprised? Maybe I need to talk to Chris about that.
Yeah, because I was surprised.
When I was married to my ex, he had a whole group of so-called mentors. I guess they were kind of giving him advice, but apparently maybe not the right advice. And at this point, I'm wondering what kind of advice was Chris giving him?
So does that still leave you and Trish like in a regular place?
What's a regular place?
I don't really know. Because I asked her the same thing, to be honest, because of the celebration. I asked her the same thing because when she came to Mel with mimosas, I was a little bit surprised to see her. And that's just an honest statement. Because when I had spoken with her before, she said, no, at the celebration, you know, I just think Mel was being messy. She said, I think she's messy.
Baby girl, you brought your to me. Let's be clear. I walked in with a check with money for your children, okay? To congratulate them, not to really give two about what you got going on in your circle of men. That ain't really my business.
So y'all had a conversation and you made a comment she didn't like?
I don't know. I guess she didn't like it.
How do you co-parent when you're dealing with people that might be your trigger?
So the way to work on triggers is not be the trigger. So like some of the energy that she's been giving right here has been triggering, I'm sure, because I feel it. And I'm like, girl.
No. I mean,
No. It's interesting that she feels how she feels with it. If anything, I should feel some kind of way about her because you was the man I was still married to. Okay. Now shouldn't I feel
Both
some
of
kind
them
way?
say that didn't happen though.
Girl, bye. Nobody believes that. I don't have room. I told people I'm black and white, no gray. I ain't got time for that. Why would I ignore red flags? If the red flags are there, we too grown. Like I'm gonna be 40 soon. We too grown to be ignoring red flags, you know? I don't like them. I just made up mine on that right here in this conversation. I don't like her. I ain't got nothing to say to her. She be invited from anything.
Oh my
What
God.
is that? I mean, look at my healthy meal and look at why your booty's so big.
Destiny shared with me that she was meeting with Tisha, and at the last minute, I decided to pop up, and because I feel that we all need to get on the same page, you know, and just see if there's an apology needs to come from her, or me, or both. What's up, what's up, what's up?
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Well,
How you doing?
like I said, to say with the enemy without my husband being here, so I'm going to dismiss myself and y'all enjoy this. Bye. Yeah, I have nothing for that. I feel angry, upset, not happy at all. That would be a cold day in hell before I sit across a table with Martell without my husband being present.
I hate that y'all are in this space. I really do. I commend you for showing up to giving an apology. She's just not ready to receive it.
I'm tired of being nice to people. Like, you don't want to be nice back to me, I'm not gonna be nice to you.
You're not gonna believe what just happened. I am having brunch with Destiny, and Martell walks in and sit down at our freaking table.
For brunch?
Yes. Me and Destiny just talking. He comes up and then he speaks. And I'm like, I'm gonna leave this because I'm not here to sit at the table with someone who's been disrespectful when my husband's not present.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, because it's hard to be a protector when you're in situations that
You're nowhere around.
Yeah.
There's no need for have Martell in my life. I have no ties with him.
Yeah.
I can, hey, bye. I'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
respectful and wave, but other than that, like, I have nothing for him.
I don't want you putting yourself in harm's way. I think that was very responsible. I don't want you getting into it with a man, and I don't want you to get into it with Martell, who I don't believe has the mental toughness to restrain himself and have appropriate responses. Lord knows what could have happened.
Whether that's doing though, you amazing. You are very amazing.
Thank you, Daddy.
I
You
mean,
are too.
and I love you. I love you to the end of the earth.
I love you too, Daddy.
And you've been good to Papa.
I tried. I'll never be able to repay my daddy for all that he's done for me. While my mother was battling her drug addiction, he fought for custody of me and raised me by himself as a single man. And I'm amazed at how far we've come. Well, how did you feel when you found out I was in foster care?
Oh, I was devastated when I went in there and I asked the lady, I said, can we go get something to eat? She said, no, you can't take out the building. I told the lawyer, I don't care what it costs. I said, I want my baby. He said, Mr. Williams, he said, I promise you, I will get your child for you. And when he called me one night about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And he said, you can come get your child. I hollered so loud, Paulina thought I had a heart attack. We had a little rough time at first, but then when I sat you down, I told you, I said, baby girl, Daddy gonna take care of you. And I've been doing it ever since.
Yes, you have.
But it was just men talk. That's all, just men talk.
Speaking
But
of
I had
men
no
talk,
idea.
because I ain't gonna lie, speaking of men talk, I was thinking, I remember whenever I left April 2020, I remember this heated discussion he and I had. He told me I need to talk to some of the older women, as if, to let me know what the wife is supposed to accept or something, right? And I said, well, maybe you need to talk to the older men. And he was like, I did. I said, and what did they say, Martell? He was like, honestly, they said, don't mess around with nobody that ain't got nothing to lose. Make sure you get her to sign a contract. I said, oh, is Chris the one that told him?
Nope.
Make sure somebody got something to lose.
Nope.
I was like, ooh.
I don't know who the hell told you
I was
that.
like, ooh.
Ain't no ooh over here with that one either. That sound more like Maurice or some Marcel to sign an NDA or sign this and all that. I ain't into all that. I've been married for 30 years. I ain't got time for that.
At one time, you had time for that.
Early. In my 20s. Yeah. I made a mistake then, but we're talking about 20 years ago.
Listen, I know that people can change, okay? I hear Chris saying, hey, I've been married for 30 years, so I really don't have time for all of this. But at one point, you had time. So it's not too far-fetched for me to want to ask and inquire, about what was your role when it came to Martell and Trish?
Before you arrived, I informed the ladies that you had let me know that you spoken with Kimmy, and Kimmy said I invited everyone.
Kimmy did say you invited everybody to your bachelor party.
It's nothing against Destiny. I do not like what Sonny did with Moses, but I have to judge for myself. I just don't feel like it's my battle to fight.
It's not, and I appreciate you standing clear. I'm going to hold up to my promise to you, which was to host a party. So if you want her there, I understand. I just have to understand what it is. We're all adults. If y'all move with them, I gotta move around them. I'm not upset.
You upset.
I'm just aware. But for me now, I need to assess our relationship going forward.
That's fine if that's how you feel.
And I can't, no, let me speak. I can't expect the same loyalty that I give back from other people. So for me, I'm just aware.
It seems to me Destiny's trying to control who I'm friends with. I know she's throwing a bachelorette party for me, but this just doesn't sit well with me.
Here's my problem. Everybody right here been married.
That's fair.
Most people have moved on before their divorces was final. Am I right or wrong?
At least mentally.
I'm not divorced.
So what the problem with me and Trisha doing it? It's even like with the whole Martell situation. Everybody want me to be mad at this. Trisha and Martell, if they did do any, but it was before me. What the am I supposed to be mad at?
Do you feel like she intentionally deceived you?
Because of the embarrassment behind it, yeah.
What happens when that one lie becomes the second lie and the third lie?
I'm moving on. I'm leaving. I just did. You know what? The only thing that would hurt me is the relationship that I built with the kids, not with her.
Why are you with somebody that can hurt you?
Huh?
Why are you with somebody that can hurt you?
Because if she do some I wasn't supposed to be with her, no way.
But you still
No,
got
that's protection.
But you still gonna have
That's
sex.
cap. For real,
That's
no,
cap.
real.
Do you love her?
I love her to death.
Then that means that you can be hurt by her.
Ken, this is some BS. At the end of the day, you know what? You're already emotionally involved and you can't leave at the drop of a hat because you love her. And the very fact that you're trying to convince us of the same is, it's a little disingenuous.
I don't think that you realize the gravity of your words. These things actually affect our marriage.
I think it only affects your marriage if you want it to.
No.
If you would have stopped some of the things that, you know, when I was going through my stuff or whatever, you know, Tisha and Melody going at it, but
Why did me and Melody go at it?
I don't know.
Because you was feeding her stuff on my husband.
Like what?
Whatever it was.
No, I'm saying like what? I don't understand.
Go
Like
back,
what?
you go, okay, I'm gonna chill.
A lot of times, Tisha hears things about Marceau she probably already know. She just don't want you to know. Because then the more people know, the more she might have to do something about it. Almost how Melody had to do, you know? That's why I try to keep whatever Marceau and I done in the past with women and places we've gone, things we've done, people we shared. Him after me, though, of course. I try to keep it back there somewhere. And he, like a fool, wants to keep pushing my buttons, and because I think that he wants it out there. He wants Tisha to go through things and to make a decision. I think he don't want to be married anymore. I feel that you should, you know, I've said it before, you know, tread lightly. You know that Martell, no, we've done. It just makes me feel that you don't care about your marriage.
No, Martell, we don't care about your words. So, feel free.
For what?
Because you think that you have something that can damage my marriage.
Oh no, I don't care if it damage your marriage or not.
Please
I don't
try.
care. I don't. It ain't even about trying.
I'm begging you.
It just, I'll beg you time and time again
my thing is
to hush.
I'm not gonna hush. I'm not gonna tread lightly.
You just let me know.
Right.
You let everybody know how slow your wife is, bro.
There we go.
You letting everybody know how slow she is, and you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed.
I know what he's trying
You
to
are
do.
horrible for even putting your wife in this situation,
I know
bro.
what he's trying to do.
No, hey, Tisha.
I know now.
It's so sad that you even accepting him talking like this, Tisha.
I know.
This is so sad.
He ain't saying nothing.
He doesn't understand what inseparable is, does he?
It's okay.
And guess what?
I definitely say that.
He said my wife is slow.
He wish he had one like me.
He wish he had.
Every man wish he had one like you, Tisha. A man can do whatever they want to, and a woman would accept that. Maybe that's the Marceau
that we're
that.
unquittable. Unquittable.
Hey,
He don't know
T,
that.
it's
We're
okay.
good. I'm not gonna use the restroom though. You can have it. I'm done.
Hey, bravo! Bravo!
See you later, babe.
Hey, hey, that's great to have a good wife like that. But I've been telling you just to chill the out. Don't say nothing I won't say.
How'd that work out for you?
You sound pathetic.
No, you're making your wife look pathetic.
You making your wife look?
No, I don't have one. Bro, it's okay. You know how Tisha just I'm finna go too. It's okay.
You can storm off, but guess what?
I'm not finna storm off.
Guess what?
But look, it's okay.
I'm simply better than you. Understand that,
bro.
In every aspect of your life.
Just because you got a wife that accept anything.
In every aspect
and all that kind of stuff, though.
In every aspect of your life.
Okay, bro.
Guess what?
Enjoy. It's okay.
The actual proof that Martell may feel inferior to me is the fact that he continues to try to compare himself to me. Martell once considered himself on top of the world. And since he failed, in his eyes, he looks up at me and wants to bring me down. And I think that comparison is what fuels a lot of his anger, to say, hey, I know I failed, but he should fall too.
Martell.
What up?
Still can't get it, right?
Hey, no, bro, I'm good.
My guy.
I've been to the altar with you once already.
Hello. Thank you for coming. Yes.
You know what?
Thank you for coming.
Look more like the inauguration and not a renewal.
Exactly.
You know the favorite part.
What's that, sir?
You may kiss the bride.
Oh my God.
That wasn't no damn kiss.
I was gonna say,
It's me.
Any other questions that I can answer for you right now?
Not at the moment.
No.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Karen.
Thank you so much.
Look what the wind blew in.
Hey! Junior.
Fly guy. What up, son? How you doing?
Cool, cool.
Good, good. You finish to grab one of those.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, y'all.
You made it. Thank you. Hey, bro.
Summer boy. Grab your seat.
So you gave us a rose, right? Basically, you would like Kayla to look into the flowers, right? You told me that you want me to look into, the DJ. Of course, I can do that, but maybe that's something more appropriate for Chris to do since he's in music.
So I know some people.
But you know what your mama like.
Mm-hmm.
So DJ, flowers, and what we
Then
doing?
what you gonna do?
I tell you what, how about I coordinate us going to the grandma's graveside? It's something that we need to do as a whole. I really feel like it's gonna, of course, bring some tears, but it's gonna bring some joy. It's much needed.
So it was always my plan to have my mother attend my big day, and I'm just.
It's okay, baby. Just gonna push through.
You remember she had never been to the beach?
Right.
She wanted to go to the beach. Y'all do know that was on our anniversary, right?
Right.
She was happy that day. I always have to remember that moment on my anniversary. The day is fast approaching. That's gonna be hard for me. Real hard.
I think you need it. You need that peace.
I have not properly grieved with the loss of my mother. And I need to try and find some healing in that for myself.
I just want to make sure you guys are straight. And you guys are happy and okay. Like, are you happy with the family dynamic? Are you happy with the family dynamic?
This like secret, small type of I feel like beef y'all have for some reason. Like just weird.
That's what I'm trying to smooth out. I think we should always be able to come together without drama.
You just gotta step back sometimes and breathe.
And breathe?
Yeah.
I did go ahead and file for divorce from your dad. How you guys really feel about that process?
Well, I thought y'all had already did it, so I mean, kind of at this point.
Oh, you did?
I thought at some point y'all already did. I mean, I had found out that y'all did it, but
How you find out?
Dad, obvious. Speaking of the divorce, do you plan to remarry?
Not anytime soon. Well, let me just say not soon. Because I have to do some self-evaluations before I do.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I know.
Yeah. I have to do some self-evaluations before I do. So, for me and Ken's union, we still have a lot of things we need to work out, especially with communicating.
You've thought about it, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I've thought about it, of course. Yeah. I thought about it. One of these days, just not soon. I think I should have been honest. I should have just said something in the beginning before anything came out. That's why I dropped the ball.
Yes,
I did.
It would have. Hearing her side of how she hooked up with Martell, how she met Martell. For me, I think Trisha put herself in a situation. So, how does Ken and Marquez really work? Do they get along?
No.
Let me ask you something. Why did it take you so long to sign the papers?
Well,
In the beginning, Marquez, he went his way, out my way. We never saw each other. He said he wanted to go find himself, and I said, you know what? I totally agree.
You allowed him to go find himself, what I'm hearing.
Yeah, because that's what he said he needed to do.
Discover himself.
That's what
he
said.
told you that?
Yeah. We separated. I was in a dark place because, you know, I had lost a lot of people.
Oh.
He was out enjoying life, partying, having fun, just enjoying life when I was trying to get through life. Yeah, my mom and dad passed 7 months apart. My mom went to a diabetic coma on their 38th year wedding anniversary. She didn't come out of it. It was rough. It was rough. And not to have that support, when we had sat down and had a conversation, the that came out of his mouth, he said, I was too close to my family. Dude, they were dying. What do you mean I was too close to them? My sister passed in my hands. Zaria's sitting there watching me, trying to pump life into her. I'm trying to pump life into her. So it was hard.
Sorry, Trish. It's okay, babe. Don't. Good.
I don't know, I'm ready to stop.
It's okay. We don't have to talk about this. I've been through the same thing. You good, babe? My mom was here at the house with me. I went through the same thing. To lose your mother and your father and a sibling, all the pain that Trish has dealt with and still dealing with and suppressing, I think she has handled herself very well. I think she's a trooper. I can't imagine all that you've been through.
Trisha definitely has a lot of trust issues because of Marquez, but if Trisha doesn't learn to trust me, my patience is definitely gonna run out, for sure.
Are you sure she don't want to be with him? Because look, man, wasn't that her high school sweetheart?
Trisha has told me over and over again how much she can't stand Marquez. And she also has let it be known that the paperwork has been notarized. I don't quite understand why she's holding on to it. But maybe it's just the fact that she thinks that, you know, her family is really gonna have a lot to say about her getting a divorce.
Well, this ain't my first time seeing you be the punching bag, though, bro. You tend to put up with a whole lot of and I feel like I'll be wondering, like, why are you so into being that guy? Like, I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Because it's like, I feel like, this, to be honest, I feel like most people are naturally people anyway. Everybody's self-centered, selfish. They only care about what they have going on with themselves. I'm gonna endure it no matter where I go. And I'm like trying to get her to understand, like, I'm pouring into everybody's cup, overfilling everybody's cup, and when I get to mine, it's whoop, and I'm like, baby, what's up? Like, it's your turn. I just think that when you're within a certain relationship and a certain dynamic, people tend to take advantage of it, you know, because they don't feel like you're gonna go nowhere.
Like I said, I've been around you in a few relationships, and like I said, you don't mind being that punching bag. So as your friend, it's kind of hard to just watch you do that again. You gotta protect yourself too. What is keeping you there? Like, why, if your cup is always empty and skipped, then what are you sticking around for? When for you is enough?
When it's done and it needs to be done, I know how to leave. I think a lot of times it's so hard for people to do that because the situation that they're in is so convenient and they can't create their own convenience for themselves.
Okay.
I don't have that problem. It's not like I'm staying because it's a situation that I have to be in because I can't go nowhere else. It's getting to the point that sometimes I'll be like, man, I gotta go. I gotta run. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At some point, it's gonna be, hey, 1, 2, 3, or get as far away from I can and just breathe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just speaking from experience. I know how these things go. Never turns out well if we don't make no sense. So I'm at the front door, and you're just jumping level in my face. You're still there, you're still in my head. You're still there, and I can't be
love you. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. And you're gone, but you will never be forgotten. We love you. Thank you. Keep watching over us.
Everybody goes sometime.
I had a little pep talk before I came in there today. I told myself, stay calm, don't go crazy. But when Mel starts coming for me, I can just feel it gearing up.
Everybody gives their opinion. So what everybody's right. Right.
It was at the table when I guess we were sitting down and she was like, oh, they still love each other.
And it was a joke.
It wasn't a joking moment to me. We were sitting down and she was like, oh, they still love each other.
And it was a joke.
It wasn't a joking moment to me.
So do y'all have an understanding now? There's nothing lingering on?
It is what it is.
You understand her now, Mel? No?
Hey, that's her. It ain't got to do with me.
Well, how y'all gonna move forward?
I mean, that's why her name is Mel. My name is Trisha. It is what it is.
I haven't said or asked any more than anybody else up in this group have said or asked
And I
concerning
just
what's
said I still ain't got a problem
around
with you.
Trish. So if I'm messy and shady, then everybody up in here messy
And that's
shady.
my opinion,
And
that
let's just,
everybody
I mean, you know what I'm
is
saying? Because
messy
everybody
or
has
shady.
Both of them need to be accountable for what they have said and done. Yeah, the conversation's going left, but they need to talk about it. I hope they can get it squashed out before Nell walks in. I don't want her to walk in on them kind of going back and forth at her day.
But see all that energy right there, and that's why now it's this energy for me. In the most
I don't
questions.
give two about
I don't
whatever,
think
but-
anybody gives two about two.
It
don't matter.
I think we've talked enough about this. I mean, we're just wasting energy and wasting breath. Precious breath that we can be
I ain't
speaking on.
wasting. I'm not wasting.
I'm a good one, though. I'm a good one. So it's two bitches arguing this.
Not
so it is what
wasting
it is.
breath. Not wasting breath.
What is all this rah-rah? I don't like it.
This is the weird part.
Doesn't
For two
matter.
people who said they don't have an issue with each other, it clearly sounds like an issue.
Well, I didn't have one. I said, yeah, Mimosas and Melody, tell Trisham to come. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have a problem with her. But it's her 1,000 wouldn't work in my life. It just
That's
wouldn't.
fine.
So I'm not talking to him, I'm talking to Kimmy.
I don't
So
care
that
what
wouldn't work in my life. So that being said, I won't have
I
conversation
think
with
we're
her.
adults. I can talk how I feel.
So I can keep my energy where it needs to be.
Trisha and her tone right now is as if she knows me and she feels like she can play in my face. I don't know you, Trisha. So I'm gonna need you to get your tone together a little bit. And maybe she's used to talking to people in her life that way. Maybe she's used to running over men and being aggressive like that. But I'm not the one. Sorry.
I said, yeah, Mimosas and Melody, tell Trisham to come. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have a problem with her. But it's her 1,000 wouldn't work in my life. It just
That's
wouldn't.
fine.
So I'm not talking to him, I'm talking to Kim.
This is Nell's night. It ain't about Nell, one of y'all.
Oh, Nell ain't even here yet.
It don't matter.
Just on that.
Hi, ladies.
Oh, hey, Sonny. How you doing? Okay. I'm good, girl. How you doing? I ain't know you was coming.
Uh-oh. I came in on some tension, huh?
As soon as I walk into the bachelor party, I can tell there's some tension in the air. Everybody's quiet, everybody has this look on their face like something just went down, and I'm not sure what I just walked into.
Destiny, haven't you moved on? You should be getting plenty of big D energy now, right?
What is it moving on? Why would you address me about moving on?
You moved on, right, boo?
I moved on before it even was a thing.
That's
Before
what I
this
thought.
person even showed up into our friend circle.
That's what I thought.
So how can we stop it, though?
Yeah.
Stop talking about it.
And I'm gonna talk about what I wanna talk about. How about that?
Okay. Yes, it can't be stopped.
Thank you. Okay. And there it is. I'm not making up lies and going on the internet and trying to talk about people's paternity of their
Forward.
children. I'm not doing that.
Either which way, leave me alone.
She put up a post about Maury Povich, and if you keep on talking about me, I'm gonna talk about why your husband left you.
Right. that's
And
what I
then
said.
you said, Maury Povich, guess who the father is? There's 3 different choices. I pray you get the opportunity to have a child. So you will understand why I ain't dog walking.
It ain't
yet.
about no child.
Yeah,
you act like
it
somebody
is.
talking about your kid. You always
Girl,
gonna
you
throw
did.
that up.
Stop
You
playing.
always gonna,
Stop,
Destiny,
mother.
please. I ain't worried
Being
about
a
no dogs
mother, you
walking
ain't gotta
over
worry
here.
about it. If you focused on your man enough, he
Who's
wouldn't be
bringing
in
that
jail.
in?
Focus on him.
You about to be in jail now.
Focus on your man.
I got mine.
And what else?
Gone on.
Happy
Hey,
anniversary
baby.
in jail.
He won't be in there long, sweetie.
Big ass
Boo! You didn't. You worked on it. You ain't
I'm
going
walking
down.
outside on dog walk.
Boo! You ain't gonna dog walk.
I've done my best with staying calm and ignoring Sonny as best as I could, but Sonny just went to the gutter.
Where you going? I'm going to cool down because I can't do that. I can't do that. And I'm mad because I gave her a moment. She has no motion without me. Yeah. Nell, if you can walk with her, I can walk around her forehead. And I meant that. And I've been walking around it all night until I heard her speaking on me. I didn't speak on y'all. I didn't give a damn. I blocked both of y'all. Should have married that man and went on about y'all business. You showing up. You're here in Huntsville. Why are you here? That's crazy.
I just don't want y'all to argue all the time when y'all
because
in the
the
room
next
because
time,
now
now I know that she's invited to events.
So now you're just not gonna show up?
For what?
That's gonna make it look like she's running you away from.
No, I'm going back in there. I just need to calm down because I meant that dog walk. I meant that dog walk. Do you understand me?
I hear you.
I meant it.
I hear you.
I don't know what I want when it comes to a woman right now, man. I'm messed up. Yeah, I am.
What is it that you think that you
wanted before? Because, I mean, we seemed pretty short before that you wanted. No, I want to get married. But it's so, I've met a lot of women, but it's like, You still comparing? Probably so. Yeah, I'm real conflicted. I might have to wait another 5 years to know that that's really just... You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. It's tough. If we ain't have all them kids, it wouldn't be tough for me, you know what I'm saying? But it just seems like we cheating them out of a lot. Just by not having that alliance being right there together, you know? I think about that often.
It's gonna make you a little emotional when you see them come down the aisle and all the love that you see 30 years in.
You're right, man.
Yeah.
It's tough, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mel and I not having any interaction, not even speaking, that always bothers me. When we got married, I never would have thought that we would be in this space, at a place like this, vows being renewed. If anything, I would have thought that would have been us. Me seeing, someone being married as long as the Fletchers have been married, it does something to me, I guess one could only hope to have a marriage that lasts that long.
Where's the ring?
I got my ring home.
Oh, these rings.
I got a new one. I got a new one. OMG. Is it real?
Baby, it's real.
This is real. 7.5 carats. What you mean, is this real?
Linnell, will you receive this ring from Christopher as a token of his affection, sincerity, and fidelity towards you?
I will.
Okay, slide it on. And I present to you, after 30 years of marriage, Mr. Christopher Fletcher and Mrs. Linnell Fletcher.
Thank you so much, babe.
You're welcome, honey.
I love you, and thank you for my ring.
Okay, I see you, Fletch.
The ceremony has been so amazing. The bishop did such a great job. Everybody's looking amazing here. Watching the Fletchers renew their vows, it allows me to see the future of me getting remarried. Regardless of what I've been through, I still believe in marriage. It puts me in a happy place.
The wedding was great. The wedding was great. A lot of people showed up. Like, even Mel. Mel came. She sat on the other side, but she came.
What's new?
I just feel like Mel has just put herself on this island. Everybody's together having a good time, enjoying, celebrating the Fletchers and their renewal, and then it's kind of sad, actually, that she's ostracized herself from the group.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
I'm saying.
What?
That was a little cold.
Oh.
Okay.
What's up, ladies?
Hey, Lance.
Hi, Lance. All right, how you doing?
Met your son. He's so handsome. How old is he?
He's 5.
Oh, he's tall.
He's a cutie.
Thank you so much.
Cute.
Yeah, he's tall. He didn't get that from Dad.
He's cute. He got that from Dad.
Oh, yeah? You think so? I think you think a lot of people here cute.
Uh-oh. Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, so what I think is cute.
We'll talk about that at a later date.
Maybe it was something. Let me tell y'all something about how I read a room. What was that?
Definitely, you in trouble. You think Nell told him about what Kimmy said, the googly eyes at your head?
Nell was sitting there.
No, she's not.
Okay, y'all good. You stay close.
Wait a minute! The googly eyes, smiley, don't go nowhere.
Actually, Lance, well, they casual dating, so hey, what can I say?
So they casual dating, so it's cool for her to googly eye at the dude.
I don't like it, but do what the hell she want to do. What can I do? Hell no, I don't like it.
Kimmy always started.
That's Nell telling her son. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
But you made it a moment messy.
You made it a moment.
You made it a moment by googly eyeing at him. I was googly eyeing my
If you dating Lance, you shouldn't be googly eyeing at him.
We're taking pictures, and the bishop is right on my side, and I noticed he kind of got a little heavy, and...
Oh my God, he just passes out. Somebody call 911, please.
He laid out.
The pastor is? Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Bishop Boone just passed out. I know it's hot, it's overwhelming. I hope he's okay.
I said, so did you ask him? Because she asked him to call her dad. And he texted Marcel. Marcel didn't respond.
He didn't text me. I went back through the text.
Shortly after I, get settled in my seat, I'm sitting at the table. Here comes Martell coming to sit at my table. I came here to support Nell and Chris and, just be a good friend for them in this moment. I didn't come here to be a part of any shenanigans, nor be in close proximity to anybody I, quite frankly, don't with. So I think it's my cue to leave.
I honestly don't know where Melody and I go from here. If she's not willing to meet me halfway and let go of the past, there can't be any healing. And to me, that's sad.
First of all, you're so pretty. Second of all, don't forget your gift. Third of all, I love y'all. Don't forget
You threw me some shade.
I didn't throw you in the shade.
Yeah, you
it was
did.
just in the moment.
Got real dark.
When Lance interrupted me talking to the girls with his sass, I wish that Lance would have done what I'm doing to him, which is pulling him to the side to have an adult conversation alone.
And you try to front me in front of other people. Like, I don't like that.
I didn't front you in front of no. Actually, I bowed out. I said what I said.
But you should have said that to me and not in front of other people.
I know I shouldn't have done. I said it when it was appropriate, when I felt the need to say it.
So I'm telling you, going forward, if you have a issue or you want to say something to me, it should be in a private setting.
Did it happen?
Well, Kimmy tried to make it a moment. So they kind of ushered them off, and I was like, you don't go too far, and I made a little joke, and then Kimmy was like, you making googly eyes in front of the men. I was like, it's not that serious.
Right.
That's what happened.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I need you still feeling a little funky. I'm a little funky. A little funkiness going on,
Ain't no funkiness. Ain't no funkiness.
It is funkiness. It is.
I want someone to be able to be more emotionally intelligent. We do have chemistry, we like each other, but that's not enough to sustain a relationship. It was a little red flag for me.
This is why we can't have this conversation. I'm literally telling you that it's not him. I'm telling you it's you.
No, it's you.
You can't make it up.
Actually,
you don't
no,
listen.
no,
And you give
sir.
them and you give the people outside of our house more respect than you give me. At the end of that,
You crazy.
yes, you
bitch.
do.
No, I don't.
Here's the
You
problem.
do.
You don't get too. Why would I care about them?
Because you
do
all-
I talk about Marquez? When do I talk about Marquez outside of the 6 times we have the conversations about?
Yes, we do. Both of them live rent free in this goddamn house.
First of all, your ex-husband got to live rent-free. He's the issue. He creates the issue. My problem is you're trying to sit up here and act like I just be talking about these guys like I'm so
I didn't say
insecure or bothered. That's
I
what you're
didn't say
saying.
that.
You
I
said
said I don't
saying
talk
that
about-
they live rent-free means that I talk about them
do.
regularly,
No,
and that's
their names-
not true.
None of their
So
names
stop
come out of
saying
my
that.
mouth unless you bring
Stop
it up.
exactly. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is you trying to make it seem like I have issue with men that no, it's the issue is with you.
Gives two
How you talking to me? You didn't talk. You don't do that when you on. You don't do that when you're around nobody else. You don't care about me either. Why would you do? Why would you go harder on somebody you care about than somebody you don't care about? That absolutely makes no sense.
Because I don't have no.
That makes no sense. You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be more
nothing.
subtle and more open to communication
because
with me.
it's frustrating me that you keep asking me. That's
It's not keep asking. I only asked you when the situation, and you lied about it. One thing I'm trying to get Trisha to understand is that that whole privacy thing that she has going on doesn't work for our relationship anymore. Like if I asked her a question to her is an accusation. And I'm like, no, an accusation is an accusation. An accusation is me telling you, you did this. Me asking you a question is trying to figure out what actually went on, and it's not me. I can't tell you what you did if I don't know what you did. You gotta tell me. You're my woman. The only thing that I can go by is what you say. Anytime you lie about something, you have to be open to people having questions about it. You lied about these things. You made these, especially with the Martell situation. Bruh, that was before me. There was no reason to lie about that. So it was no reason to lie about it.
Why are you so invested in it?
Bruh, I'm done with this conversation. I'm not doing this. I don't want to do it. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it. Because you're not going to try to make it seem like you're the problem.
No, you're the
okay, and I'll be it. It. I pay for all this. All this me. Not nobody else because of me. Y'all want the reality? Y'all got the reality. I pay for all this.
No.
So I don't pay for this? I don't pay for this?
Let's wrap this up.
I don't pay for
Let's
this?
wrap this up.
I don't pay for
no,
this?
Let's wrap this up.
All the cars in the driveway I don't pay for?
No.
Why are you lying?
Let's wrap this up. No,
Your truck is over in another apartment building broke down because I gotta go fix it.
Hey, my brother can fix it. Go.
When you struggling, tell your kids.
Perfecto.
I'm gonna do the same everybody else do. I can go do whatever I need.
Go do it then.
I don't wanna deal with this. I'm gonna go to an island somewhere and be good. You can't do that.